name is Dr. Inika. I'm a Nigerian trained medical doctor currently practicing in the UK. You're welcome back to my channel. If you're my return subscriber, you are one of the reasons I keep making this video. And if today is your very first day of seeing this my face, you're welcome to my channel. Kindly click on the subscribe button and activate the notification bell so you always watch my content. So today, I'm going to be talking about the cost of living in the UK. Really, this is a very sensitive, emotional, depressing, and a kind of, it's just not easy. Like guys, I want you to know that it's just not easy. Okay, so today I'll be telling you what is the estimated cost of living. What should you have in mind? Okay, when you're coming to the UK. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is rent. But before I start, I don't even, okay, wait, let's keep going. Along the line, I will chip in certain things. Before you come into the UK, sometimes you have this temptation to use calculator and press, like, convert the currency, pounds to naira, and feel very high, like, seriously, see the money I'll be making, like how you'll be saving and all that. But I want you to have this information, like, seriously, that it may not really be like that, especially if you're relocating into the UK for the first time with your family. If you're coming here alone, yes, your calculator may really work, because if you stay in a shared apartment, you may just be paying highest £600 in a month, and that's all you'll be paying with bills inclusive. Like where I live currently, I pay for £75 per month, and rent is the most expensive thing here. And that rent include council tax, include gas bill, electricity bill, everything I use. The house is even furnished, has washing machine, so I haven't really had any pain. But if you are coming here with a family, you need to understand that it's a different ball game altogether. And that's why I'm making this video. See, it's not easy. The calculation back home is not the same. So the general advice I advise people is this: if you're coming into the UK, just have one thing in mind, that you're coming here to get a kind of a better life, a better education for your kids and all that. That is if you have family. Don't hope to just come here and hammer money like overnight. I'm telling you, you're going to be so disappointed. But if you have in mind that you're just coming here to build life, with time, as time goes on, as the kids start growing up, the burden get off your neck. Anyway, let me use neck, right? That's the most sensitive part. The burden get off your neck, and you start having some breath of fresh air and start saving more. But you're coming here with little babies, trust me, you're coming here to keep spending, working and spending. And another thing I will say before I start talking about the bills is this: guys, the tax also in the UK sometimes can be very, very, heartbreaking. Although it's not much. If your salary is less than 50k per annum, you will have some tax-free allowance. Like I have a tax-free allowance of almost 11,000 per year. Then my tax code is to tax me 20%, because my salary is less than £50,000 per annum. Now, for those that their tax is above 50,000 per annum, that money above that 50,000 per annum, the one less than 50,000 will be taxed with 20%, while the one above 50,000 will be taxed 40%. That is the way tax is in the UK. So if you get a job and you press the calculator, this will be my salary. Remember, that is not your salary. But if that money is less than 50,000, you could just remove 20% from it, and you know this is your tax. Now, after tax, you also pay national insurance. I don't know how they calculate national insurance, but for me, my salary is less than 50k per annum, but my national insurance has been revolving around £500 per month. So almost every month, my tax and NI is already removing about £1,000 from my salary. Okay, so this is why this is very, very, pathetic. And also, if you're coming from maybe agencies that deduct money for one or two things they do for you, consider all those things. So these are the things you may have to pass through. For the first time you came into the UK, there will be a lot of financial struggles until you balance. So don't have in mind that you're coming here to pack all the money. But now let's go to the meat of this video. What are the cost of living? Of having this in mind, so that salary you get, you do some mathematics and then think of what it will cost you. Now, if you are coming with a family, you may need a 2 bedroom or 3 bedroom flat. I have a large family, so I know I will be going for 3 bedroom, 4 bedroom flats. Okay. Initially, before I came into this area, I was told that 3 bedroom flats will cost me around 800, 750, 800 in this particular environment. But there is this, uprise in the cost of living in the UK currently, and things have really changed. My house size searches, the beautiful three-bedroom flats I'm seeing that are befitting for my kids, I'm seeing them for about 1.3, 1.2. I haven't even seen anyone for 1,100. The houses I'm seeing for 1K 850 are the houses that I may start having complaint from my neighbor, your children is disturbing. I will still make a video on types of houses in the UK. I don't know if you've had so many Nigerians that they will talk about that their neighbors called social welfare because the child is constantly crying or one thing or the other. So somehow there's a detached house, a terraced house, there's this flat on the building and all that, and the kind of house also matters to avoid complaints. So me, I'm looking for a kind of house that is a bit separate, very separate from a little bit separate from my neighbors, such that it's not if I match my leg, my neighbor hears it and calls me that, oh, see, your noise is disturbing me and all that, because UK, everybody likes their calmness. UK people love their privacy. So because of that, the kind of house I'm looking for now, the one I saw that I like is about £1,300. Now that £1,300, the bills are not included in it. Okay, I will have to furnish the house, and I will have to, pay council tax, pay electricity bill, you know, light bill, and all that. So at the end of everything, I may have to also bring out about £500 for my bills to add to it. That will be around 1,800 pounds. Mm? Okay, good enough. Kids' school here are free. So the greatest challenge you will battle in this UK here is your house rent. Once you're able to pay rent, my dear, you can survive, because if you adapt to British food, yes, British food are very cheap here, like the food. But when you want to maybe do African food, you go to African shops. The African shops I have in this community is a bit expensive. I learned that the ones in Manchester are a bit more affordable. So, but my family is not here, so I don't do much groceries, and there's no need of going to Manchester. Though it's about 3 minutes away here to get groceries. So, but if you get your family adapted to eating most British diets are very, very affordable. So for food, depending on the number of your family, if you are alone, for me now that is alone, I know that I don't finish up to £100 in a month. Yeah, that is just like that, because although I'm also on weight loss and all that, but if you have family, you will budget about 200 to £300 for your feeding for a month. Then some other things like transportation, you have to transport and move from one place to another. That's why I advise, before you get a house, make sure the house is a kind of a little bit close to your kids' school, okay, and also close to your house, so you won't be taking so much transportation doing school runs, because you must do school runs. Then, but of course, you may still need to take transport to work, because the way UK is connected, to move there is no place that's actually very close. They will tell you, yeah, the place is close, it's about 20 minutes, but it's a bit far. And all that and all that. So that's just how the place is. So you also need to budget in some transportation. So the summary of this video I want you to know is this: all the money you earn, the video is already getting so long. I don't know what I was doing in the video. So all the money you earn is not yours. That's one of the reasons you hear people telling you about, oh, but you shouldn't be discouraged with this. Do you know why you shouldn't be discouraged with this? Your children are not going to remain small forever if you have family. Your children are not going to remain small forever. They're going to grow. And when they grow here, it's not like in Nigeria, when they grow, even at 18, you are still struggling to pull money and bring them university and pay university bill and all that and all that. But here, when you come here, as the child is getting to an adult, the child can access jobs and do during holiday. Once they start clocking into adult age, and they can apply for scholarships for their school, and they can also get a student loan for their school. So you now they are small, you pass through challenges raising them. All your money will keep going into bills, child care, because for you to also have a little child, the child less than 4 years. So in some area, in some part of England, 4 years. Children that are 4 years are entitled to about 14 hours of free nursery. Then the rest of the hours you may want them to stay in nursery, you pay per hour depending on what the nursery is paying. So your child care and your food, your rent, your bills, tax, council tax and all that are going to be taking things that you are making. But you sure you've got a good weather, you've got a good light, uninterrupted power supply, you've got a normal life, but you may not be able to come here and pack money like the way you are saying. And in 1 year, you've already built mansion in the village. So it takes time. So you need to have that in mind. So that is just what I said I will tell you guys. The tax and the deductions can be a bit heartbreaking, especially if you come into an agency that maybe you did some expenses and want to deduct it from you. Okay, but I want you to know that it's a stage. Yes, after the first 1 year in the country, you should be able to have balance and know how to manage yourself, your bills and your expenses. I don't know if you like the content of this video. Today is the first day of coming across my channel, or you've been coming but you've not subscribed. Please subscribe to your girl and activate your notification bell so that each time I upload a video, you always get it. Thank you for coming across. Thank you. So I don't know, in case you are seeing this video and you're already in the UK, do you really have anything to add to it? Maybe that I missed out of the video. Remember to drop it here. If you have any question, you can really drop it here. I will research and answer it. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.